Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time since we've been in the kitchen, but this is actually kind of like a two-in-one type of thing because I actually have to do a protein synthesis project for my bio class, which requires choosing a dish to make that represents your cultural background. And most people, when it comes to my ethnicity, can never guess what I am. I actually laugh all the time because they'll go down the list of, are you Vietnamese, Chinese, Thai, Cambodian? I've even gotten, are you half South American or Alaskan? Which is super wild. But I'm actually Chinese Indonesian, so going to be making Indonesian chicken satay with peanut sauce. So satay, it's, most people actually when they hear the term satay, they think of Thai food cuisine. Actually, this dish is actually found in a lot of different cultures, not only Thai, Malaysian, Singaporean, but also Indonesian. Fun fact though, it actually originated from Indonesia. The Indonesian is like apparently the easiest version to make. And since it's supposed to be easy to make, and since it's been something that we've always eaten like in our family, like for me growing up and my sister, going to try to make it, well, at least my own version of it. I know my mom makes a different kind of version, but I want to make something maybe that will require more easier ingredients. We usually buy the peanut sauce, so I'm going to actually try to make it based off of a recipe. And with the whole like project, the whole purpose is like you find the recipe from the internet, which represents your like DNA, your genetic code, and then it gets transcribed by, you know, picking a recipe, and then it can undergo mutations or changes in order to make your protein, which is the final dish. And hopefully you guys will enjoy it and be able to make it. And then one thing that stands out that I just wanted to bring up is ketchup manis in the recipe that I provide. So ketchup manis is basically a thick sweet soy sauce, which is like a signature thing in a lot of Indonesian dishes, and so this is going to be used for both the peanut sauce and the chicken marinade. But anyways, enough talking, we'll get started. First, we're going to do the chicken marination and make that before we get into the peanut sauce. So I'm going to be using a grill here to grill that. You're going to have some skewers and be putting all the marinated chickens on this. But if you don't have any skewers, it's not a big deal. You can just do it without the skewers and just do the chicken. And so I'm going to do two different versions. I'm going to do white meat and dark meat. The original recipe called for chicken Thai, which is dark meat, but I'm going to do both. So again, because we're going through this whole COVID thing, please make sure you wash your hands before you start cooking, especially since you're dealing with raw meat. So for the marination, you get some melted butter. Can't tell if you guys can see. The lighting's really bad. Okay, whatever. So some melted butter. I'm actually doubling it because I have 2 batches of chicken to work with. And then also calls for the ketchup manis. So I'm going to, it says 2.5 tablespoons, but I'm just going to use more than that, so double it. So if you guys can watch, pretty thick, thicker than soy sauce. And then you can see it's a little bit. It's a very strange consistency. Okay, so look how it looks like that. So now, see, and I already pre-cut this so then you won't watch me cut this thing. It's gonna take forever. Basically, you want to cut it into like cubes and just dip it. Alright, so here's one. So you're gonna put about 3 to 4 pieces on here. Be careful, don't poke yourself. And then I'm just gonna lay it all out here on the plate. And then once I'm done doing all of this, I'm going to go ahead and grill. Okay, so I finished marinating. Well, not all of them, but I did a lot. And then the leftover, I just soaked it in the marination, and then so we can just actually still cook it, but it just won't be on a stick, which is totally fine. So we'll definitely have a lot of chicken satay. So I heated up the grill here, just waiting for it to heat up, and then we're going to grill it. Make sure you get a different plate because you don't want to contaminate the uncooked from the cooked meat. So I guess while we're waiting for this to heat, we'll do the next part, which is making the peanut sauce. So when you look at the recipe, you can find the ingredients. And so in a saucepan, I'm going to go ahead and cook the chopped onions, which are already pre-chopped here, and the minced garlic. Okay, so cook those first until it's translucent. Then we're gonna add all the other ingredients, blend it all up until it's smooth, or like a smoother consistency. They'll still be like chunks. So that, make sure you're gonna blend it in a food processor so it'll be a little bit more of a smoother consistency. So let's get started. All right, so over medium heat, go ahead and add in the chopped onions. I would cut the onions first, and then add in the onions first until it's at like more translucent or a little bit more cooked. Then you add in the garlic, so that way the garlic doesn't burn. Alright, so while the onions are cooking in the background, we're gonna multitask and start cooking the chicken. So pretty heated. I'm not adding oil because the marination already has butter and ketchup on it, so like the butter component is already like a oil mixture, so why increase it more? So let that cook for maybe 5 minutes and check it and flip it. Great, so that's how it should look. What it looks like, and then go ahead and flip over the chicken. smells like peanut sauce. It smells so good. Alright, so we've already let the peanut sauce cool. And now we're gonna put it in the food processor here, so then that way it can be well blended. So basically we want to get rid of the big chunks. So here's the before, see those big chunks, and then afterwards, see how smooth our sauce looks. Can't wait to taste it. Okay, so we finally have finished, and here is our plated appetizer meal. Well, technically, chicken satay is considered an appetizer, but you can make it a meal by adding rice. So another Indonesian dish is nasi goreng, which is fried rice. But I didn't make that. I'm just gonna eat it with a plain white rice. But anyways, hopefully you guys will try it and enjoy it as well. So let's go ahead and try real quick. Honestly, I don't know which one is the white meat or the dark meat because they all kind of look similar, but oh well. Bon appetit! Really good. Really good. Yep. I don't know how to describe it. But it's savory, it's not too strong, it's not too powerful. Actually I think I like this one probably, like the chicken texture is probably better than how my mom makes it because it's usually a little bit dry, but this is actually not too drying, which I like. You still get some of that flavor, and obviously the peanut sauce just enhances it so much more. But I think I did a good job. Definitely would make this again. I actually spent a lot more time than what the recipe calls for. I'm just kind of slow, but it's okay. Results matter. And this is our protein. So yay, success. Hope you guys like it, and we made a stop to Indonesia. As you can, as you watch my other videos, we went to different countries, and hopefully next time we'll go to a different country. Well, thank you again for watching, and bye.